Today's question came in on how to restore your stainless steel pans and make them look as good as new. Over time, stainless steel pans are naturally going to discolor. Sometimes you'll get these sort of spots that appear. Other times you can get this kind of bluish haze. And almost all of that comes just from cooking at a little bit too high a heat. Honestly, it doesn't really bother me that much. It gets use, and for me, the answer is pretty much always barkeeper's friend. You've probably heard me reference this in videos before, but whether you get the paste or the powder, the idea is that you want to get just a nice light coating, kind of like spreading just a film over the pans. Barkeeper's Friend is different from Comet or Ajax or other cleaners like that because it's actually a little more acidic based. I'm going to take just a warm, soft cloth and just kind of do some light little spiral motions in there. I'm not scrubbing the stains out, just to be clear. Really what I'm doing is just getting good, even coating on all the surfaces. And by doing this, it's going to allow it to just kind of sink in there for a minute and really do its job. You want to give it about 3 minutes, give or take, and just let it really kind of soak in there. And then I'm going to rinse it off with just some warm, soapy water. Now, keep in mind, this is all cosmetic. Some customers are real particular about the look of things. Hey, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. I definitely got mine to use, though. So I use and abuse it, and those stains do not affect the performance. They're not getting in your food. It's not hurting anything. It's really just an aesthetic choice. I've had this particular skillet for probably 10 years of use, and I don't think I have ever done a cleaning like this on it. Just because it's not a huge priority to me. But as you can see, after just 30 seconds of scrubbing and 3 minutes of letting it sit, it's in great shape. Now, the bottom of it, because again, sometimes I cook on too high a heat, you're going to see it's got some of those sort of brown stains and spots. Honestly, I don't even think I've ever noticed that, except for the fact I was doing a cleaning video. So, what the heck, let's wire this thing up too. So, same process here. I'm going to spread that on. I'm going to take my damp rag, and I kind of sped this one up a little bit just for time's sake. And we're just going to spread it around, and again, get that good, even coverage and that nice film. I also found it's hard to hold a phone recording and scrub at the same time. It looks like I'm doing a little more than I am there, just because this is a bit sped up, but same process, give it some good coverage. Now, because some of those stains are pretty well baked on there, it's not uncommon to do more than one cycle of this, we'll say. And so this first round, and again, just warm soapy water, my little scrub brush. This first round is going to take most of the surface stuff off. That pan's getting away from me. And so that's going to take the majority of it off. Now, some of those deeper stains, as you'll see, are still going to be a little bit in place. My general apathy, I can normally let it go, but in this case, I wanted to show you guys how you can always make it look like new. For me, this is about my once every 10-year process. I think for most customers, if they probably did this every 4 to 5 years and spent, 6 minutes a pan, they'd be super happy with it. But the reality is you could do this as often as you want. I'm going to do this one more time, put a good even coverage on it, and let that paste build up and just kind of do its work. Now in this case, again, I use the soft scrub.
Hi,
you can do either one.
Are you on our mat? Say hi.
Hi.
Say hey, everybody.
Now we'll do one last round here, one good rinse off. Again, just some warm soapy water. Make sure I get off that film. And you can already see how shiny and pretty and great it looks. Now remember, you got your cookware to use, and it's a huge lifestyle change. So clean it as often as you need, and it's going to serve you great. See you next time.